Okay, I'm just going to record some of the problems I've been having here with the motors and Mach. And I'm going to run a simple program. It's a hole pocketing program. I turn the spindle off so you can hear the motors. There's a spiral that's just composed of line segments. There's an outer arc, and then that center purple circle is actually a helix. You can kind of see it if you look like that. So listen to the motors, and you can kind of tell it doesn't sound right. So we're going to hit cycle start. Already the Z kind of stutters a little bit. You can hear kind of some vibration. It's doing the spiral now. There seems to be like some growling or something. And then when it gets to the arc, it's going to sound pretty strange. Right there. There's like a thumping, and you can actually see the table kind of hear it thumping. And you can actually feel it in the table. It's kind of like stop motion or something. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the end of the program where you can hear the Z-axis move again. Okay, there's the thumping again on the arc, and the Z will probably stutter on the way up. You could see the movement of the table. Alright, here comes the Z. There it goes. Another problem is how the axes jog. So I press the button, I release. It keeps on going. Press it, release. It goes for a few seconds after I release it. Here's what the DRO looks like. The axis is moving, but the DRO is not updating in real time. However, when I take it offline, it does update in real time, just like it did before when I was actually moving an axis. Another problem I have is when I reference all home, the x-axis references, as you can see. The y-axis references. The x-axis doesn't move, and it flips the red LED to green even though you're still quite a ways from the switches. I don't know what that's about. I also have a macro right here. When I press that change tool, it goes to the tool change location, which means that the Z basically just goes up to negative 1 in machine coordinates, but when I press it, the axis freaks out and loses steps. And here's what that macro looks like. Okay, in the G code there we have an M6T2 calling for tool 2. It's right now on tool 0. When we hit cycle start, it attempts to move for some reason, but it's still calling for tool 0, which is absolutely not what the script is asking for. And here's what that macro looks like. If I hit continue, the axis just kind of freaks out, and I get an E-stop. And in this case it is a spindle halt, even though I have have no tool in there, and it's not cutting anything.